Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Bugs and Blogs with Boilon. This is episode 4 and the first for patch 5.3. So today we get to take a look about the new updates and the new details of the Kestrel event that's going to be coming soon. We also have a new character that's getting farmable status, so that should be interesting. And of course, you know, with a new patch, you can't have a new patch without blogs as well. Bugs, because there's definitely been some bugs this week that I want to talk about in the beginning of this video. So we're going to be starting off with the bugs, going on over to the blogs, and I want to kind of get to know what your guys' thoughts are of the patch so far. How do you feel? How do you feel that the game is going right now as well? And we'll talk all about that more later on in the video. So without further ado, let's get this show started. Alright guys, so let's get started with the bugs of the week. So the first things first is the support incoming event that that's ongoing right now. This was originally bugged when it was first supposed to come out last Friday. It was taken down and then brought back up, I think, Saturday at the store reset time. So as you can see in the photo here, the milestone points were dramatically increased. I think there was a 0 added on where there shouldn't have been, and the points required was absolutely massive. Now, we can compare this to what we have now, of course, if you've been following the event here. I think we only have a couple days left of this anyways, or maybe tomorrow. And I've already cleared it, but you see how the points is 1122 here, and then that finished the milestone, whereas you can see in the photo, you were 1254 for the first milestone. It was impossible to clear. So they brought that down, brought it back up on Saturday at the store reset time, and fixed that. Now, the second thing, maybe this is a bug, maybe it's not. So you can see down below me here that they had the maintenance message here for 4 p.m. on March the 30th, which obviously had already passed, so that was not going to work. And then, of course, we had that the patch did not actually happen as scheduled. So this was originally supposed to be for Wednesday at noon, but it actually happened Thursday at noon. And then what happened? There was some Apple iOS problems with the store, apparently, that caused it to be delayed. That was on the Wednesday. And they decided to bring it down, I think, at, what was it? They came down really early for me. I think it was like 8 to 9 a.m. or something for a couple of hours. And then it came up suddenly, I think, in the afternoon or early afternoon yesterday for me. So, yeah, a lot of craziness involving the patch, which eventually did come up. And then thirdly, I want to talk about the Strike Pass. So the Strike Pass, it was delayed from being up. Also, they sent out, I don't know if I still have it, but they sent this mail here. Is it still in my... I don't know if I have it. I think they removed the message. They sent out Strike Pass points in the mail. I think it's already gone from my message inbox for some reason. Anyways, that's why I'm at level 10. Because they sent, I think, about, well, how many? Like 6 levels worth of Strike Pass points, but the Strike Pass wasn't actually up when it was supposed to be, so therefore some people actually weren't able to claim it, or they claimed it and it just, nothing happened because the Strike Pass wasn't actually up when they sent the points. So that got screwed around, and they said that they were going to send this again. I have the message here. So today there were a couple of issues regarding the new Strike Pass. First, an inbox message contained 930 tokens, didn't count towards progress. This has been removed and we'll send this out again in the near future. Second, the offer unlock for the premium pass wasn't or isn't purchasable. Actually, there you go. So you can't actually do that. So all sorts of messes related to the Strike Pass. I mean, it's mind-boggling how many things can go wrong on a daily or every 2-day basis with this game. And yeah, the Strike Pass is a bit of a problem, I guess. I'm not planning on buying it myself because Polaris doesn't interest me enough to want to buy the Strike Pass. And there was also another bug related to the Strike Pass, is that some people were placed into the wrong Strike Pass tier. So some people who were level 80 but were actually put into the tier 2 category, which included some purple gear, I believe, instead of orange gear, not the tier 3, which I am at here, which is, I think, all the orange gear rewards. I believe this is accurate. I think they were getting blue and purple instead of purple and orange. So that's kind of crazy as well. Now, there is also this one here. This is the Black Bolt login calendar that we're getting now. This is giving 10 shards per login day. I don't know if this is a bug or not, or if this is intentional now, but obviously they used to be 5. So if anyone knows anything about this, leave a comment in the comments down below about why we're getting 10. You know, I'm not complaining. Oh, I don't need it. But for anyone else, you know, that's quite good. You know, 10 Hella Shards, 20 Loki, and you know, these other characters as well. So, you know, that's good if you need the shards, but I'm not exactly sure why they moved from 5 to 10. So I think that's it so far. Obviously, this is a Friday, so we might get some at the store reset or later this weekend, because, you know, they don't work on the weekend. I'm going to say Boundless Entertainment now, because that's who they are. But anyways, that's the end of the bugs section. If you know any about it, things that I don't know, feel free to leave that in the comments down below as well. So let's get on to the blog. Alright guys, and here we are with the blog post titled Strike's Long Lost Founder, with Kestrel and Misty Knight in the background. So we're hanging up a welcome back banner and rolling out the red carpet this week because one of Strike's founding members is returning. So this is all about Kestrel. And then they're going to be talking about Heroes for Hire, it seems like. Special event on the way, a repeating legendary event making a return, and events to power up your roster. Alright, so there's a lot of background here on Kestrel, which I'm not going to really go over. A lot of this was actually mentioned in, if you watched any of the social media posts, there was a video, I believe, of Kestrel's background if you really are interested about her there. They talk about being recruited by Nick Fury and then spearheading Strike. I find this really, really interesting because she doesn't have the shield tag. I guess she'd be way too OP, perhaps, because she's really powerful already, and if she had that shield synergy, then maybe it would just be too much. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to skip through that, because we've seen a little bit of Kestrel already. Traits, the kit. We're going to skip past that. So, Birds of a Feather. Celebrate the arrival of Kestrel while bolstering your roster and outfitting Nick Fury with a slick new costume during the Birds of a Feather event. Give your roster wings by playing through the Take Flight event campaign and earning Kestrel character shards in addition to Voyager Orb fragments. The Voyager Orb contains select characters. So, okay, so this is the Kestrel event campaign, it looks like, coming in. May the 8th, I believe, was the date that they put for that. Open Voyager Orbs to earn points towards your Earn Your Wings milestone, which rewards gear, character shards, and a 3 red star Kestrel. So, spending Voyager energy in the take... Maybe this isn't exactly a... Because it looks like there's a milestone as well. Normally, campaign event characters don't have milestones, so this is slightly different. We'll earn your points towards the Fabric of Reality milestone. So it looks like there's 2 different milestones. One to open Voyager Orbs, and one to spend energy, which gets you towards this Fabric of Reality milestone. Rewards for this daily milestone include superior basic catalyst parts, mini unique gear pieces, and gold flash bits to acquire the Strike Anniversary costume for Nick Fury. Now, I was pretty sure that they said that the Nick Fury costume was going to be free, and if what they mean is it's free to play accessible, not that everyone is going to be getting it. So the spending of the energy is going to get the Fabric of the Reality milestone, and that's going to lead to this stuff. That's what it sounds like, but I don't know what the earn the... Oh, it says right there, gear, character shards. Okay, so 2 separate milestones. Earn Your Wings milestone from opening orbs, which gets you this stuff, and then the campaign energy milestone, which will award these gold flash bits and the other stuff for Nick Fury's costume. Okay, I got it. It was a bit confusing there, a little bit for me. So this is a little bit different than a standard campaign event character event, it seems like, because of the 2 additional milestones. But I imagine that it's still going to have the same 9 levels that you'll need to go through alongside, you know, the usual campaign events. It's just that there's going to be 2 additional milestones, perhaps as a third year anniversary, which this was supposed to be for if you look at Nick Fury's costume details. And so there's Misty Knight, more description of Misty Knight here and her background if you care about that here, and how she got and all this stuff, and then her kit, which again, I'm not going to really go over here because you can find this all online at msf.gg if you haven't already, or of course in-game. So this would have been more, if this was prior to the patch, we might have cared a bit more, but now we have all this information available to us. So I'm not really going to go over through all of this. You can look at that at your own time. But what's important, campaign node update. A shift change is coming soon to the campaign nodes on May the 5th. Yelena Belova will replace Night Nurse in Heroes 5-9. That's actually pretty early on that's a fairly early addition there. So be sure to get her shards, because in May, yeah, we're having the new training mat flash event that's going to be coming around, Back to Boot Camp. That's the name of it, which will require skilletary characters to participate. So that's pretty nice, because actually I just recently pulled a 5 red Yelena, and I only have 4 yellow Yelena, so I'm going to be farming away on that Heroes 5-9 to get shards for Yelena. If you still need Night Nurses being moved to Villains 3-9. I don't know what was there before. Not sure if it matters or not, but if you still need Night Nurse shards or you want Night Nurse shards, then you can pick her up there. And as always, we'll be making a character more available via the store or camping on the first. So is this the end of the month's edition? Oh no, on May the 5th. Okay, never mind, sorry. So that's next Wednesday. So that is the edition. As always, we'll be making a character more available store camping on the first Wednesday of each month. Oh, right, okay, so I'm confused why it's saying this, because this is the beginning of the month's edition with Yelena. So, unless by next month they mean June, you know, because May is already Yelena. Bit confusing there, but anyways, we'll wait and see, and I'll be adding her to my spreadsheet of farmable characters for the May the 5th. Now, we do have Invisible Woman, it looks like, coming back in with the more frequent addition. So they did say that every 6 weeks, Invisible Woman and Magneto would be alternating for that, and they'll be coming back around quicker than before. And is that it? Yeah, I guess there's going to be some sort of double shard event, or not double. They don't do the double shard events anymore. You'll be receiving free shards for the characters, 3 shards of the 7 characters required for the Sinister Six. So upcoming blitzes, what do we have? Next Monday, we're starting with a Deadpool Blitz, if you need that. If you still need X-Force shards for that, and if you don't have them maxed out, and an Elektra Thursday Blitz. Oh god, okay, so that's even worse. So I'm surprised it's not the other way around, because I think that Deadpool is slightly more valuable than Elektra, but hey, whatever, another week we have off for Blitz. But hey, also, don't forget that Colleen Wing is going to be in a Blitz coming soon. Not next week, maybe the week after that. So we're going to need to start thinking about how to score again and how to actually actively get points in Blitz, you know, even though we've really not been carrying a ton lately. But for Colleen Wing, you'll probably need that. And then, of course, there's some double shards for Black Bolt coming up. And the Catalyst Hand event coming back around. So if you haven't finished that, then I definitely recommend that now, because they have updated the rewards and they are a fair bit better. So if you do need more ABCs, SBCs, and all the catalysts, then I definitely recommend just bringing up the hand to 7-star. It helps. It's every single month, so you might as well. But otherwise, they talk about the Nick Fury rework with Kestrel. Again, this is all available to us online on msf.gg and in the game, so I'm not really going to go over this at all. So, not a ton here for the blog this week, but we do have the Yelena farmability for next Wednesday, it seems like. So that's really all there is here, and some news about the Kestrel event here and how it's going to contain 2 different milestones. So this is a little bit different from previous events, so I'm okay with that. I actually don't mind the recolor of the Nick Fury costume. It's kind of neat, but hopefully it is actually free to play, accessible, and that we can get this without having to spend any money. So we'll have to look at that when it comes closer to the time and we can actually talk about this event. And whether or not this is a special case, or if they're going to do things like this more going forward with monthly patch events or not. So, yeah, that's the end of the blog post, guys. Let me know what you think about everything in here, from Yelena farmability to the Birds of the Feather Kestrel event and the Strike Anniversary costume for Nick Fury. Let me know all that in the comments down below, guys. And anything from the previous section from the bugs, also let me know what you think about what's been going on this week in the game. So that's everything for today. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And until next time, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Boilon signing out.